I'm going to go on with the interview here with Gabriel, but I want to put a little pause in because if you remember, he was working his way from Bedford to Cessna, and a lot of people passed him. Some honked, some stopped, various reactions. But that led to uh, Gabriel telling a story from Puerto Rico. And I'd like you to hear that story. All right, I want to get back to Gabriel's story here, but I'm guiding things here a little bit because I've noticed as he's told this story that there have been some people that have helped him out very dramatically, and it continues to go on uh, in the last few days. And I've decided to call these people Good Sams. And you can eventually, if you can't figure out where that expression comes from, I'll explain later. But there have been a bunch of Good Sams. There was that guy, 81-year-old in Shellsburg, uh, and a bunch of others. But we've come to Jason. So would you tell us about Jason?
So I met Jason right, probably like five, right before you get to the bridge in Dunham Creek, right before Fisher Markets, no, right before there. Um, he just stopped by. We had a little small talk. I asked him, "Are you the guy that gave me $20?" He's like, "No, I'm not. No, I just wondering how you doing. How's your day going? What's the story here? You know, I mean, because it looks it, if you took a one look at me, there was definitely a story. You know, I mean, there was definitely a lot of things that would make you curious. No one, it's pouring rain. What are you doing outside? No umbrella, no nothing. Why are you moving that wheelbarrow that's really packed as much as possible with as much of stuff? You know, I mean, why are you walking this so far? I mean, what you doing around here? You know, and he told me I had what an interview, whatever. He's like, hey, you know what? Let me do you. I'll be right back. Let me get my truck and we'll put all this in your truck and I'll see if I can give you. I'll be right back. You know. He came back. You know, I didn't know what was gonna happen. He's like, meet me at Fisher's Market and I'll be back with my truck. And I waited there for like 10 minutes and I didn't think he was gonna show up. I'm like, this guy, you know. I actually same way I told you earlier not to trust strangers and don't feel bad about it. You gotta understand that I didn't know this guy at all. You know, I didn't know. It wasn't until he told me that he's like been married for 19 years, has like seven or something kids. You know, it's not until he told me that he has a job and that he's once I figured it took me a while for me to even trust him, even though you know it's like more likely I'm the guy, you know. But it's like, you know, who knows? Maybe some guy just wants to, you know, thinks that a homeless man is an easy target to rob or picked on just because, you know, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know what this guy wanted. I feel like I'm like this guy probably wants something in return just because I can't offer him nothing, and you can't tell me that this guy's just doing it out of kindness. But he told me he's a Christian and that's the reason why he's inspired to do that act. And yeah, so that made sense a lot more. And pretty much he when we stopped at we had a little small talk. We stopped at Wendy's. No, he got me a burger. You know, I thought that was nice. I insisted on paying for it. You know, he said don't worry about it. No, he was talking and pretty much right those. He told me that like we were finding a place I could stay at. No, we went to Osterberg. He showed me the Dollar Tree that I was going to interview with. I interviewed. No, so this happened on a Monday. The interview was on a Friday since I missed the appointment the time. So I had to do it. I had to move it up to like the next day or the next week. I mean, pretty much we tried to find a place at a cemetery, a lot of places, but the river that was a good place for me. I mean, I'm like, you know what? I think I'd rather be at the river. I mean, we passed the river. I think it looks nice. I mean, I'm gonna be You know, and he helped me move my stuff. He told me don't worry about it, and yeah, pretty much that day I went straight to at like around 7 a.m. I went to a dollar store. I came back. He was there with his son, building me putting together a tent with some food in it. They just came by with like some soup or a hot chocolate or something and some water and the tent was set up. I didn't need the tent. I don't need the tent. I don't need anything really. But I mean, I really like the fact that he was underneath the bridge and the bridge. I don't know. You got a roof. I mean, you got the water over there. You could have fished. You got so many things to do. And underneath the bridge, it was fun. But yeah, that night he just, I went from sleeping behind a baseball field to sleeping in a tent, and I thought that was pretty fun. So there's a difference between a homeless man and a guy who just likes camping and yeah.